Hello students, welcome once again to another section, and this time we have this is the second series on absolute and relative error. So we are suppose P star must approximate P with relative error at most 10 to the power negative 3. So in this case we are giving relative error as 10 to the power negative 3, and question says we should find the largest integral in which P must lie for each value of P, right? So in this case we are giving relative error, and there also we are giving P as so in the first case P here is 1500. So our relative error genuinely is, so let's separate that. So relative error is just our P minus P star here, right, divided by and then P star here, right? So question says that we should find the interval, so it's going to be two interval. Now the second one will just be relative error here, same formula here, but it's just going to be negative because we are going to have an interval of positive and negative parts. But remember, we are having absolute over there, so we should get positive values for each one of them. So we have relative error as 10 to the power minus 3, then b multiplied by p star here will be equal to the p, which is just 1500, then minus the p star. So we are looking for the p star. So over here we have 10 to the power minus p star. This crosses becomes positive p star here being equal to 1500, and therefore p star here will be, so factorizing it out, we just have this equal to 1500, and therefore p star here will be equal to 1500 divided by 10 to the power minus 3 plus 1, and therefore p star here is just equal to so p star here will just be 1498.5. Now let's look at this part. So we have 10 to the power minus 3 and being equal to, now we have negative p and positive p star here being divided by just the p star. So we have 10 to the power minus 3 p star, then we send it becomes negative p star, then p here is just negative 1500, right? Now p star here will just be 10 to the power minus 3 minus 1 here being equal to negative 1500, and therefore we have p star here being equal to negative 1500, then minus 3 minus 1 here. But remember it is absolute, so p star here will just give us 1501.5, right? 101.5. Then our interval values will therefore be 1498.8.5 and then also 1501.5 here. That is for the A. Now let's look at B. Now in the B, relative error is still 10 to the power minus 3, and the absolute P here is 900. So let's do that now. So let's separate it for both interval. So we're just going to get relative error here being equal to just the p minus the p star here divided by the p star here, then same over here, but it's just going to be negative multiplying through, right, divided by the p star here, right? So absolute error here, relative error here is just negative 3, then multiplied by that. So let's do that quickly. Then over here we have negative, when it crosses it become positive p star being equal to p, right? So p star here is just 10 to the power minus 3 plus 1 here being equal to p, right? So p star here will be p, which is just 900, right, divided by 10 to the power minus 3 plus 1 here. Remember it is absolute, and therefore our p value here is just going to be 899.1, and then also we have this part being 10 to the power minus 3 here multiplied by the p star here, but still remember it is negative this multiply making it positive. When it crosses, it still become negative p star being equal to negative p. Then we have this is a p star here, 10 to the power that, so we factorize it out. Then we have p star here, so p star here is just equal to negative p, which is just 900 here, 900 here, divided by 10 to the power minus 3 minus 1 here, and therefore p star here will be equal to 900.9, and therefore we can have 899.1 here and then 900.9 here. So thank you very much for joining me in this section, and I'll see you in another section.